This is Duke University.
As many of you may know, C200 has been awarding scholarships since 1999, and we now have more than 60 young women who are part of our scholar network. After today, we'll add another 3 to the total. The response to the scholarship program at Fuqua was phenomenal. A total of 67 students here applied for the 3 $10,000 scholarships. A team of Duke faculty and students helped narrow that list from 67 down to 6. They were all extremely qualified, and I can just say from the difficult time we had getting 6 down to 3, I can't imagine what Beverly and company had to do to get from 67 to 6. I'd like to mention today that thanks to the generosity of my co-chair and my good friend, Robin Farrakhan, we'll be giving the C200 Robin Farrakhan Scholarship Award. So Robin, thank you for your leadership and your generosity. We had a committee that met with the 6 scholars. That committee consisted of myself and Robin as the co-chairs of this event, as well as Roz Alford and then Megan. And we had the pleasure of interviewing all 6 scholars yesterday while some of our peers were at the gardens or at the National Museum or on the golf course. We were in this little tiny room with no windows, meeting with the women, but I have to say it was one of the most enjoyable days that we had. We were exhausted by the end because 45 minutes, 6 in a row with barely time to go to the bathroom can be difficult, but it was just an incredibly rewarding and wonderful opportunity for us to spend with the Duke Fuqua students. It was a really difficult choice to make. As I said, they did the heavy lifting, 67 to 6. We had to go from 6 to 3. I would like to acknowledge all 6 of the wonderfully talented women who were interviewed. So as I call your name, please stand. Marisa Allen. Bridget Bailey. Deborah Costa. Carla Sanchez. And Monica, I'm not even going to try the last name. I know you said it yesterday, but I'm going to butcher it. So Monica. What'd you say? Oh, and I'm sorry, and I forgot Deidre-Ann Nelson. I didn't count 6, sorry. We were so impressed with all of you and your accomplishments to date, and we know that we'll be reading about you in the future. As I said, it was a really tough decision, and in the end, we made our decision based on feeling in the future of the scholars that we met who could potentially become a C200 member and make sure that they hit the qualifications and the criteria that we look for to join our network. So I'd like to ask Robin and Roz to come up and join me at the podium as Robin will announce our 3 scholarship winners.
We're all in this together. Okay, great. So I'm going to announce the scholar winners, but I want to say that I was so impressed as well. Marianne expressed it, and Roz has been to many, many of these. She was our guide yesterday in terms of doing the interviews, in terms of how, what questions to ask and things of that nature, and she said that this is one of the best groups she's ever seen. So this is just a testimony to Fuqua. The best. Okay, great. The best. And it's a testimony to Duke and Fuqua and all of you. So you should all feel so gratified in this. So the winners, I will call your names, and then we'd like everybody to come up for photos, the 6 and then the 3. The winners are Marisa Allen. Bridget Bailey. And Deidre-Ann Nelson. congratulations to each of you. We're honored to have you among us, and it's been really fun and rewarding for us to be here today. So why don't the winners come up for photos, and I think I'd also like to take a picture of all 6 of you for a photo as well. So come on up and let's do that.
You have closing remarks or
Okay, so
while they're making
while you're making your way up, we wanted to thank everybody for just a really fantastic day today. This has been just wonderful, and before we turn it back to the AWIB leaders, I want to say that we are just thrilled to spend our day with Duke, with Fuqua, with all of you personally. And I know that we are standing in a room of tomorrow's leaders, and all of you have leadership potential, and I hope today's been helpful and valuable and enduring in terms of networking and the takeaways that you've had. So thanks so much. And Marisa and Leslie, do you want to make any closing remarks?
Well, we need all 6 of the scholars up here, too.
Yeah. Okay.
Or do you want to do this now and then?
Yeah, why don't you make closing remarks, then we can do the photos. Okay, good.
Thank you so much. Wow. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm a little lost for words right now, but I just wanted to say that today has been a phenomenal day for Fuqua, for women, for our alumni, for our staff, for C200. So thank you for everyone for being here and for being here now and being part of the conversation. It's been an incredible day. I wanted to introduce myself. I'm Marisa, and this is my co-president, Leslie. We have had an amazing day, starting with last night with the dinner with the C200 members. It was a preview to really the caliber, the quality, the talent of these ladies, and it was a real honor to have all of you here today. From the planning perspective, this was what we call a labor of love. Lots of hours and time and calls. We have been planning this since November of 2011. So it's crazy to think that standing here is almost a completed second year. We started this in November of our first year. But I wanted to say thank you to Kimberly Jenkins. Your keynote this afternoon was a great capstone to really close off the day for us. And as a token of our appreciation, we wanted to give you something. Your stories and your research and your insights were just incredible, so thank you for sharing with us today. Thank you to all the C200 members that are here today. There was 23 of you. As I said, your stories are incredible, your work experience is incredible, your family life, everything about you is just very admirable and definitely gives all of us here at Fuqua something to aspire to be and reach higher, so thank you for that. In speaking with the students today, coming out of Ellen's keynote and the morning panel sessions, having great dialogue at lunch, and then this afternoon panel, as well as the keynote, we have to say that we have heard from our students that this has been the best conference that they've attended for a number of reasons, so thank you for that. Particularly the candid responses, the open dialogue, and really the encouragement has been phenomenal to our students. So your impact has already been, felt. So without further ado, Leslie's gonna go with some acknowledgments. We don't really know where to begin, but we'll start in, and thank you so much for being here today.
So on that note, we'd ask Mary Ann Bruce, Robin Farrakhan, and I know Megan McRae. Oh, you're here. If you all will come forward, we just have small tokens of our appreciation just to say thank you for sponsoring us and coming down. So we're really excited that you all were able to make it. So,
thank you.
And I would also ask the AWIB conference planning team to come forward. Deidre-Ann Nelson, Carla Conway, Mami Suzuki, Jill Javier, and Erica Smith and Angela Crocker. If you ladies would come down. These ladies spent countless hours of their free time, more than I'm sure that they wanted to, on this conference. And so Marisa and I would just like to say thank you, because we know that you guys were up late and on your spring breaks planning these. So thank you again for all of that. And we just have small tokens for you, but they're coming down slowly.
That's fine.
Thanks, guys. It is like planning a wedding.
Great. And with that, we're going to wrap up today. We want to thank you all for coming. We'd love for you to transition to Faculty Hall, have a few snacks and a drink with these ladies. And also, we ask that if you had your plastic name badges, if you'll just drop them on this table on your way out of the auditorium. And then lastly, someone lost their cell phone and some glasses. So if you lost those, please come see one of us at the front. Thank you.
Produced by Duke University. Online at duke.edu.